So we're on to a very exciting part of the program now. We are going to be celebrating the recipients of the Digital Equity Fund Round 2 grants. In April 2023, Baltimore City launched the Digital Equity Fund, led by the Office of Broadband and Digital Equity, to support the creation of community-led digital inclusion plans and provide funding for communities to bring those plans to life. And we have a lot of those first cycle grantees here in the room today who've been doing a lot of great work with those investments. This year, we're excited to celebrate the second round of funding with a focus on digital education and programming aimed at bridging the digital divide here in our city. And as a continued recognition of their commitment to this issue and to bridging the digital divide, I'm honored to welcome Mayor Brandon M. Scott to the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am truly honored to stand here today, and let's give it up for that panel again. Thank you very much. This is the second time this week that it made me think that I might have to not allow city employees to use ChatGPT, so Director Carter has his own panel to blame for that. I'm a little worried. I'm concerned. The concern is what it is, what's concern for me about what happens when we have that unlimited power of AI. But I'm really honored here to stand before you today to recognize and celebrate our community partners who have dedicated themselves to bridging the digital divide in Baltimore. Through their unwavering commitment and innovative approaches, I'm really confident that our city will continue to make strides in creating a more inclusive and connected city for all residents. And I want to take a moment here to recognize the digital equity team at BCID for all their hard work thus far. We have a long, long way to go, but when we think about where we were when we started this, we can see how real that progress is. But their initiatives will not only provide access to technology, but also empower communities, foster educational opportunities, and strengthen economic resilience. By breaking down the barriers and expanding access, they are paving the way for a more equitable future. It is a meaningful coincidence, I think, that this year's Digital Equity Week coincides with the city's annual Civil Rights Week. All week, the Office of Equity and Civil Rights is spending time alongside its partners to honor both Baltimore's history and the civil rights movement and the ongoing work to move us forward. And the reason we're gathered here today centers on what I truly believe is one of the most important civil rights issues of our time: closing the digital divide and ensuring every Baltimorean, no matter where they live, what their income level is, has access to the tools that they need to tackle and thrive in the 21st century. Digital equity is a civil right. That is still out of reach for far too many people in Baltimore, particularly some who live in our most vulnerable populations, like those here in West Baltimore, young people at the risk of losing their connection to education, and older adults looking to stay in touch with their loved ones and keep up with a changing world, and even just simply talk to their doctor. Today, we are here to honor and support a number of great organizations who are tackling this work head on. And I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for your vision, your perseverance, and impact. Together, we are building a stronger, more resilient Baltimore, one where every voice is heard and every opportunity is within reach. Thank you again for your commitment to making Baltimore City a city where digital equity is not just a goal, but a reality. In my administration, I look forward to working with you hand in hand, keystroke by keystroke, to ensure that no resident is left behind in the pursuit of digital inclusion. I'll now actually, before we make the official presentations to our awardees, I'm also going to read a mayoral proclamation. This is a proclamation by me, Mayor Brandon Scott. Digital Inclusion Week, October the 7th through 11th, 2024. Whereas digital access, literacy, and equity are fundamental rights that empower individuals and communities, driving economic growth, educational advancement, and civic engagement. And whereas the city of Baltimore remains steadfast in its commitment to bridging the digital divide, ensuring all residents have access to the tools, resources, and opportunities necessary to thrive in an increasingly digital world. And whereas Digital Inclusion Week 2024 is a national event that highlights the importance of ensuring all individuals, regardless of age, race, income, or geographic location, can fully participate in our digital society. And whereas this week provides an opportunity to recognize the tireless efforts of our community organizations, educators, technology partners, and residents who work collaboratively to advance digital equity in Baltimore. And whereas initiatives such as free Be More Wi-Fi, digital skills training at our recreation centers, and the programs supported by Baltimore City's Digital Equity Fund have been instrumental in reducing the digital divide, fostering a more connected, informed, and empowered citizenry. And whereas the City of Baltimore honors the contributions of all those who have championed digital inclusion and calls upon all residents to join us in our efforts to promote digital literacy, expand access to technology, and ensure that no one is left behind. Therefore, I, Brandon Scott, Mayor of the City of Baltimore, do hereby proclaim October the 7th through 11th, 2024 as Digital Inclusion Week in Baltimore, and ask the people of Baltimore City to join me in raising awareness of digital equity and broadband access issues and doing all we can to close the digital divide. Thank you and congratulations. And now for the real reason why we're here. All right, there are three categories for these grant awards: digital literacy education and training, advanced digital education and IT fundamentals programming, digital creatives, and visual mark spaces programming. So first, can we get a little drum roll going here? In digital literacy education and training, we have four awardees. First, we have A Prosperous Tomorrow, awarded $200,000. Congratulations. Thank you. All right. Next up, we have John Hopkins School of Medicine, awarded $200,000. All right. Let's Thrive Baltimore, Inc., awarded $185,000. And last but not least in this category, we have Pass It On, awarded $200,000. All right. Next, in the Advanced Digital Education and IT Fundamentals programming, we have Baltimore City Youth Architectural Design Collaborative awarded $40,000. They're not here today, but we still give them the money. Don't worry. Next, we have Code in the Schools awarded $200,000. Next, we have Dent Education awarded $200,000. And last but not least, thank you, congratulations. In this category is Empower Inc. awarded $200,000. We do it at the end, Lisa. Don't worry, we got you. All right. And finally, in the Digital Creatives and Virtual Mark Spaces programming, we have Let's Go Boys and Girls awarded $200,000. And last but not least, we need a drum roll since this is the last one. We have OpenWorks awarded $200,000. Let's make a round of applause for all of our awardees. Let's Thrive Baltimore. Let's take y'all picture over again since Miss Lisa is here now.
Yeah, let this go. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Hold it down. All right, for y'all.
Congratulations, everybody.